People will tell you everything you need to know to supersize and grow your business. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here, and today we're talking about communication, of course. This whole month we're focusing on communication and how you can use it to build and grow and supersize your business. And today's focus is listening skills. We're learning how to listen. Why? Because people will tell you everything you need to know in order to supersize and grow your business. I have found this to be true in every industry, every business I've ever been involved in. People struggle with, well, I don't know what to offer my customers. Ask them. Ask and listen to the answer. Read your comments. Listen to the feedback that you get. And literally, you'll be like eyes wide open one day saying, oh my gosh, why didn't I know this sooner? Why didn't I know to ask questions and listen to the answers? I am a long time resistor of asking for help, right? Asking for help, I'm pretty good about asking questions, but asking for help, not so much. And there are always people that want to help us create what we want to create in the world, do what we want to do in the world, if we just ask them and then listen to what they say and take action on their advice and the suggestions that they have for us, both in the term of mentors, leaders, coaches that we have to help make us better, as well as but again, then listen to people that have already created and are doing what you want to do. Don't listen to people that have never done it, because they'll be naysayers. We're listening for opportunity and possibilities, not for negativity and what won't work for you, because they don't know what'll work for you. Only you can figure out and make things work for you in your business and in your life. So what are some ways that we can listen? Number one, active listening is always number one on my list for finding out what I need to know about anything and everything, right? If I listen to the messages I'm getting from the universe, if I'm noticing the things in my life that pop into my life, they usually arrive just when I need them. I call it synchronicity. It's really kind of miraculous, right? I'll be thinking about something and a course or a challenge will come up on that topic. I'm participating in one of those right now about branding, because I've been saying for quite a while that I was going to work on my personal brand, yet I still haven't. And I'm joking, thousands of videos in, and I still haven't created my personal brand. It's way past time. And so I'm doing a challenge right now to do just that, and learn about AI, because I want to do more AI things. Everybody, and not because everybody's doing it, but because I am a huge fan in efficiency and effectiveness. And I know that if I can automate things that don't matter, if I can get a rough draft of something to start and build on, I'm just that much faster and better at creating what it is that I want to create in the world, and helping other people to do that as well. So active listening, being present, paying attention. People know if you're listening to them or not. People know if you're paying attention or not. I know when I'm not paying attention. I'm on a Zoom call, I'm listening to a training, or I'm listening to something in the background on double speed because it's information I want to absorb, but I know I only need bits and pieces of it. And then my subconscious will sift through, and then when I really need to pay attention, I will circle and hone into that thing that I need to pay attention to, and then the rest will just play in the background. Guess what? It's still all going into my subconscious mind, so when I need it someday, I'll be able to access it. So be present. Really be present. If you really want to build trust and be authentic and build relationships, you got to be present in your conversations. Be self-reflective. Pay attention to, and before you get involved in a conversation, think about why you want to even have the conversation at all. This is particularly important when we're having difficult conversations, right? Easy conversations are easy. Difficult situations, not so much. So those we actually should prepare ourselves for, prepare for how we're going to engage and how we're going to ask questions, behave. Ask questions is a wonderful way to actively listen. Reflecting back to the person what you thought you heard them say. I cannot tell you how many thousands or tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of times I have reflected back to somebody what I thought I heard them say, and it was totally different than what they were actually trying to communicate. Sometimes we use the wrong words. I don't know about you, but I sure do. Sometimes I say the wrong words or trip over my tongue because I'm struggling to communicate what it is that I'm feeling and thinking in a particular situation, especially if it's a high drama, stressful situation. And that's why I think it's so important to repeat back to the person what you thought you heard them say, and take little stabs in the dark about how you think they're feeling or what's going on with them about it. Or ask them clarifying questions to really understand and let them have time to find better ways to explain it, or words that work for them to describe what it is that they're experiencing. Remember, we define words sort of the same, but how we feel and experience them is different. I have certain words that I just don't love, like try and hope, and people are like, well, those are awesome words. Why do they make you cringe a little? Or can't's a biggie too. Because of my experiences, because of my personal feelings and beliefs and values, I assign a different meaning to those words than most other people do, right? When they say hope, everybody's happy and hopeful, and they think good things are coming. To me, hope means I'm not taking active involvement or personal responsibility for the role I play in the situation. Same with try. If I say I'm going to try something, you might as well write it off, because I'm probably not going to, or I'm going to get to it in my own time frame, and that's going to be very different than you might be thinking. You might say, I want you to try this, and I'll say, okay, I'll try it, and I might be thinking, well, I'll try it in a month and a half when I'm done with this particular thing I'm doing, and they want you to try it like right now or tomorrow. And so we need to be clear on that. We need to be clear in our communication, and listening is such a critical part of that. I love the expression, we have 2 ears. God gave us 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason. Why? Because we should listen twice as much as we talk. From a family of talkers, so this is a challenge, but we make it happen. All right, that is our topic for today. I would love to know, share in the comments below, how listening skills have played a role in you building and growing and supersizing your business. Have you found them to be important? Have you had a great aha about listening? Or are you like me and sometimes you listen, sometimes you don't? All right, have an awesome day, and I'll, of course, be with you tomorrow to help you supersize and grow your business as I'm supersizing and growing mine. Have an awesome day.